which is called the Trainer program, which basically is an instructor-level program. When I say instructor-level program, we teach you in this program how to teach others. And I think we're probably unique in this respect in that we supply everything you need so that you can market your own hypnosis courses. So the goal we have is for you to become good instructors. You know, there are two things that are important. Number one, that you learn the material, you'll be good hypnotherapists. But somehow, if you want to challenge yourselves a little bit, and I'll go back and give you some history about this, one way to know that you really know what you're doing and to enhance your own credentials is to think about becoming an instructor for the Guild. Now, this program started in 1991. And at that time, I, together with Dr. Dwight Damon and Elsa Meldridge, sat down and we talked. I've been involved with hypnosis for many years, and we talked about a lot of things. One of the things we talked about was how do we start to share everything we know about hypnosis and not keep everything secret about hypnosis like some of the old-timers in our business did. I studied myself under several old-timers, I won't mention their names, but they taught us what they could do, but they didn't share with us for us to do it. They didn't, you know, they showed us pictures, they showed us videos, they showed us things like this, but they never really got into the mechanics of doing it. So at that point, I said to Dr. Damon, look, I have somehow this vision. I'm from New York City, by the way, and I work in Manhattan. And there are 10 million people in New York City. How do we get 10 million people, for example, at some point, to really think favorably of our profession? And the only way I could think of doing it is if we all start speaking the same language. Because historically, if you studied from one school of hypnosis and went to another school or another school, everybody spoke a different language. It was like going to United Nations of hypnotists for many, many years. It was incredible what went on. And chapter meetings were held, and we'd have people come in for different chapter meetings, and nobody spoke the same language. Very strange. So one of the things that developed from this is the discussion of how do we do this? So Dr. Damon said to me, why don't you write the materials, being that, you know, that's what your idea is in this. So I said, okay, I'll prepare materials. Now, my background at the time, I'm a psychologist now, and at the time, my background was in the business world. I had a strong business background. I was in the printing business for 22 years. But I've been working for many years with hypnosis with some of the old-timers. In fact, I took over the Ethical Hypnosis Training Center in New Jersey at that time, which I owned. And I realized that we had to update a lot of materials. So we started to prepare manuals. In the business world, we do something called Train the Trainer, where we teach people how to train others. And the only way we were effectively going to get our message across was to teach other people who are good hypnotists how to teach others. Well, we had a dream. And I don't believe it today even, but it's true. We started out in 1991 with a small little breakfast group of 8 people, and now we have 500 instructors in 45 different countries in the world. Unbelievable. These people have trained well over 5,000 new hypnotherapists in that short a period of time, in 10 years. So now if you just expand your thinking with that a little bit, you'll realize that those 5,000 hypnotherapists